She turns around and says, "You are the narcissist." Why? Because she knows it shuts you down. It scrambles your brain. It kicks up guilt, confusion, and self-doubt. Suddenly, you are on Google searching, "Am I a narcissist, or how do I know if I'm a narcissist? Do narcissists think they are not narcissists? What if I'm the toxic one?" And while you are spiraling in a fog of self-blame and anxiety, she walks away clean. That's psychological warfare, my brother, and it works until you learn the truth. Hey, what's up, brothers? Welcome back to the Narc Free Man Podcast, the show for men who have been emotionally wrecked by narcissistic women and are finally ready to rise, rebuild, and reclaim their power. I'm your host, Phillip Dugas, and today we are diving deep into one phrase, one toxic, manipulative phrase that female narcissists love to throw out whenever they feel exposed, cornered, or called out for their bad behavior. This one phrase flips the script, turns the tables, and leaves you looking like the problem. Sound familiar? If you have ever walked into a conversation thinking, "Okay, this time I'm going to calmly set a boundary," only to walk out feeling like you did something wrong, and this episode is for you. So let's get into it. Here's the number one phrase female narcissists use to flip the blame. "Wow, you are the narcissist." Let me say it again for the men in the back. You are the narcissist. Now, let's be clear. This doesn't come out randomly. It shows up when you finally find the guts to say something like, "I don't like how you're treating me. You know, that really hurt when you said that." Or, "I need some space to think." Or even just, "No." Boom. She turns around and says, "You are the narcissist." Why? Because she knows it shuts you down. It scrambles your brain. It kicks up guilt, confusion, and self-doubt. Suddenly, you are on Google searching, "Am I a narcissist, or how do I know if I'm a narcissist? Do narcissists think they are not narcissists? What if I'm the toxic one?" And while you are spiraling in a fog of self-blame and anxiety, she walks away clean. That's psychological warfare, my brother, and it works until you learn the truth. Now, here's the key. This tactic doesn't work on everyone. It works on good men. Men like you who are trying to be fair. Men who take responsibility. Men who reflect on their behavior. But guess what? A narcissist uses your conscience against you. She throws out a label she barely understands, not because it's true, but because it confuses you just enough to stop you from holding her accountable. She hijacks your self-awareness. She weaponizes your empathy, and she wins the argument by default. So what do you do when she pulls this move? What do you say when she tries to gaslight you with the narcissist label? Here's your playbook. Hey, brother, real quick. If this episode's hitting home, don't just listen and scroll. Subscribe to the Narc Free Report, my free weekly email made for men just like you. Every Saturday morning, you'll get battle-tested tips on female narcissism and recovery. No fluff, no sugarcoating, just real tools to help you lead your life again. Hit the link in my bio if you're watching on TikTok, or if you are on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, or Spotify, it's linked below in the description. Now back to the show. Number one, you need to stay calm. The moment you react emotionally, you have lost. She wants you to defend, explain, argue. Don't give her that power. Number two, name it. Say something like, "Calling me a narcissist doesn't change what just happened. This feels like deflection, not accountability." We are not talking about labels. We are talking about your actions. Let her squirm. Let the silence do the heavy lifting. You are not there to win an argument. You are there to hold your ground. Number 3, walk away if needed. If she keeps pushing, cut it off. I am not going to keep talking while I'm being attacked, and leave the room. You don't owe her endless explanations. You owe yourself peace. Now let's go a little deeper. Why do narcissistic women react this way? Because accountability terrifies them. A female narcissist has built her identity around control. And the second she loses control of you, she starts to panic. So she reaches for the nuclear option. Accuse you of being what she is. It's projection, plain and simple. She gaslights you, plays the victim, and twists reality. Because if she can keep you doubting yourself, she never has to change. But here's the good news. If she's calling you the narcissist, it means you are waking up. It means you are seeing through the manipulation. It means you have stopped playing the nice guy, the passive guy. She can feel the shift, and she's scared. Because deep down she knows the minute you stop believing her lies, the minute you stop doubting your gut, she loses her power. So here's what I want you to remember. You are not the narcissist. You are the man who finally said, I have had enough. If this episode hit home, if you have been spinning in self-doubt, if you have been called the narcissist just for setting a boundary, then brother, you need to take the next step. Now here's what I want you to do. Subscribe to my YouTube channel where I'm dropping weekly content to help you break free from emotional abuse from a female narcissist and reclaim your power. And if you are listening on Apple Podcasts, please take 30 seconds and leave a 5-star rating and a review. It helps this message reach more men who feel like they are drowning in silence. Your review could be the reason another brother wakes up to the truth. So hit that subscribe button, drop a review, and most of all, keep rising. And I'll see you in the next episode.